Let's talk about training. In any job, if you want to be successful and competitive, you have to continually be training and growing and becoming better and better at your job. And that is no different in the balloon, face paint, and entertainment industry. If, as an artist or entertainer, if you are not innovating and learning new designs and techniques, your competition will pass you by. For example, you could be doing balloons for over 20 years, but if you've been doing the exact same balloons for over 20 years, you're going to find that you're in less and less demand and your schedule's less and less busy over time. Because industries continue to evolve and change, and we as artists are no different than that. We're not exempt from that. Our industry is not exempt from that. So we need to continue to grow and evolve and change with our industry. But you might be thinking, okay, but how do I change and grow and evolve and innovate and get better at my job? It's not like I have corporate that I can call for job training. Well, I'm glad you asked because I'm going to help you. To start with, if you are a balloon artist, face painter, or entertainer, and you would like to become better at your job, there is tons of free content online designed to help you with exactly that. There are tons of free tutorials out there designed to help you with different designs and techniques to help you with the art part of being a professional balloon artist. There's also tons of free videos out there designed to help you with the business part of being a professional balloon artist. For example, if you would like to learn how to make more balloon tutorials, all you have to do is search the hashtag #TwistWithJosh on whatever your social media platform is, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Just search the hashtag #TwistWithJosh, and I have tons of free, simple balloon tutorials available. You can also search the hashtag #BalloonBusinessBasics on whatever your social media platform is, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. You can search Balloon Business Basics for all of my videos like this one that are aimed at helping you with the business aspect. And there are tons of other creators out there that are balloon artists or face painters or entertainers and have tons of free online content available for you to help you be better at your job. All you have to do is look for it. But I truly believe that if you want to be the best at your job, you need to be willing to invest both time and money into training yourself to become better. And if you're willing to spend the money to become better at your job, which you should be, there are tons of paid options for you as well. For example, I have 2 series available for purchase that are less than $5 each. If you want to purchase them, you can find them on TikTok. So just go to TikTok, look at my channel, Balloon Josh, go to my profile and look in my bio and you'll see series. Click on series and I have 2 available. One is the Cute Christmas Balloon Basics series. That one is 10 videos, less than $5, and it's all Christmas designs. And then I also have the Amazing Balloon Tutorial series, which is 80 videos, has a variety of designs from Forky from Toy Story, The Little Mermaid, Kermit the Frog from the Muppets. It has 80 videos, and that one is also less than $5. So those are great deals. I also have videos available on fabatv.com. That stands for Face and Body Art TV. So it started as just face painting and body art, but they also have balloon videos on there, and they have business videos on there as well. That one is a monthly subscription fee, but it's absolutely worth it. I'm not the only instructor on there. I have videos. There's a bunch of other amazing balloon artists, amazing face painters. You should check that out if you're willing to invest money into becoming better. Faba TV is another great option. And there's a ton of other content creators out there who have amazing tutorials and Patreons and things available as well for you to download and purchase if you want to truly become better at your job. But those are just the online options, and some people aren't really good at learning something like balloon art virtually online. Some people need that in-person, one-on-one, working with your hands style of instruction to really be able to get it. And that's why we have conventions, and they are so much fun. I have not been to all of them, but I've been to a bunch of them, so I'm going to share with you my thoughts on the ones I've been to, the ones I haven't been to, and try and do my best to inform you about a lot of the upcoming conventions so that you can put them on your calendar and you can go and you can grow as an artist. So let's talk about balloon conventions. I wrote them all down because there's a ton of them and I didn't want to forget them. So here we go. First, we're going to talk about the Florida Super Jam. That one is in Orlando every year in January. I've been to that one several times. I always have a blast. That one is primarily a twisting convention, so it focuses on balloon twisting. Occasionally they might have some decor aspects involved, but it is primarily a twisting convention. Again, that one's a lot of fun. I always have a blast. If you haven't been, I highly recommend checking out Florida Super Jam. Next, there's Capital Kidvention, which is in Arlington, Virginia in February. Again, I have never been to this one particularly. I hope to go one day. I've heard amazing things about it, but this one is also not just balloons. From my understanding, this one is balloons and face paint and magic and puppet and body paint and a bunch of other different things that have to do with being an event entertainer. So that one's a lot of fun. From what I've heard, I hope to go one day. Next is Twist and Shout, another one that I have not been to yet, but I've heard like this is the big one. Like this is the biggest balloon convention of them all. I have not yet been to this one. This one's in February to March. And this one changes location every year. So Florida Super Jam's always in Orlando, Capital Convention's always in Arlington, but the location of Twist and Shout, that one changes from year to year, but it's always like February, March. And again, that's primarily a twisting convention. From my understanding, it also does have some decor aspects as well. But again, I have not been to that one, but I've heard it's amazing. I hope to go one day. Next is the Blackpool Bash. This is in Blackpool, England, in the UK. This one's in March. Again, have not been. I've heard it's amazing. Again, from my understanding, it's primarily twisting convention. Also, some decor aspects, but mainly a twisting convention. Next, we have the Float Convention, which, from my understanding, that changes locations from year to year. That one's in March, and that one's primarily a decor convention, whereas the other ones we've talked about so far are primarily twisting conventions. Float is a decor convention, in the location changes, and that one's in March. We have the MAX Convention, which stands for the Midwest Artist Extravaganza in St. Louis in April. I've been to that one. That one I had a lot of fun at. I highly recommend checking that one out. That one's face paint, body paint, and balloons as well. We have Fabaic, which is in Orlando in May, but the last one was in 2022, and I don't know if they're having that one again. There's Capital Kidvention West, which last one was in Scottsdale, Arizona in July, but that, again, the last time they had that was a couple years ago. I don't know if they're having that one again as well. A Bling Bling Jam is every year in Vegas in July. I've been to that one. I had a lot of fun. Again, that's primarily a twisting convention. There's the World Balloon Convention, which is in October, but the location changes. But the last one was in 2022. I don't know if they're having that one again. I have not been to that one. Then there's Fave, which is every year in Vegas in November. I've been to that one a few times. I love that convention. I highly recommend checking that one out. That one, again, is balloons and face paint and like juggling and unicycling and a bunch of other things. It stands for Family and Variety Entertainers. I highly recommend checking out Fave. There's the ACE Convention in Austin every year, which that one is the Austin Convention for Entertainers. And that one has body paint, face paint, balloons, a little bit of decor, mainly twisting. But that one's super fun, and that's in Austin in November. Then there's the Balloon Cruise, which is a Caribbean cruise balloon convention in November. Then there's the Balloon Boss Summit, which is in Orlando in November. I believe this one has mainly decor, also some twisting, but I think also what sets the Balloon Boss Summit apart is that it also focuses a lot on the business aspect. Then there's the FPBA convention in St. Louis in November, but I don't know if they're having that one anymore. I think the last one was several years ago. And then there's the Big Balloon Build, which they have multiple locations and multiple dates throughout the year. So again, those are all different things. Check them out on their websites if any of those interest you. And again, another great way to learn is just have local balloon jams or face paint jams with the entertainers in your area. That's another great way to all improve together as a community. I hope this helps.